Amazon KDP gurus are lying to you. Here are the 5 biggest lies and the truth behind it. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Sean and I've built and sold a 7-figure publishing business, and now I'm building my second KDP account. So if you want no BS publishing advice from someone who's actually doing it, then make sure to subscribe. And if you want a free training on how I built a publishing business to this level, then the link to the free training is in the description below. All right, so in this video, I want to clear up some myths and lies that are taught by some other KDP gurus that are just not true. Now, not everybody is saying this, it's just a few of them, but it's very, very misleading and confusing for some people who are just getting started with KDP. So hopefully this video helps you understand what actually works so you know what to focus on in your KDP business. All right, so the first thing I hear is that you need to spend thousands in ads to make money. Now, here's what actually works. Ads do speed up the process, but it's not the only marketing method. And you can start ads with as little as $3 a day and only increase it if you're actually making more back. So it's not like you start off spending thousands of dollars, in ads. You gradually get there by increasing it only if you're seeing positive ROI. There are plenty of other free marketing strategies, mainly using social media, especially on TikTok. So as an example, there's this book on Amazon called The Giving Book. It is a journal to grow and it is doing pretty well, 27,000 BSR. The BookBeam plugin that I use tells me that it's making $73 a day in royalties. And this is their TikTok shop. And if you look at their videos, now a lot of these are getting 500,000 views, 1.9 million views, 386,000 views. So it's getting a ton of views. And if you look at any of these videos, it's crazy simple. It's literally just a slide show with a music behind it, and it's just showcasing some images of the book and a page inside it. This video right here got 2.2 million views, and it's the same thing. It's just a slide of 3 different pictures, one after another, with the music in the background. I mean, this is something that literally anyone can do. You just order your book and then you just make a TikTok video like this. Obviously, this takes more time. Not every single video will go viral like this, but there is a potential and you can do it 100% free. So you either pay money on ads and save time, or pay time and save money by doing social media marketing. Either way, whatever your budget is, there is a way to market your book and get sales. So the next one I hear often is you need lots of books to make money. Now, this used to work before, but with the flood of low quality spam books, whether that's low content books or AI generated books, Amazon have made changes in their algorithm. Now it takes a longer time for your book to rank. And to rank it, you have to prove to Amazon that your book is actually good. So how do we do that? Well, it's as simple as getting reviews and sales. Because if you do that, then it's basically telling Amazon that your book is good. So once they know that, then they will go and take over and start marketing your book themselves. So you just have to do a little bit of work up front, and then it gets pretty passive later. This is why it's so much better to focus on publishing less books but higher quality. So you want to stop publishing a ton of books, stop doing the whole, publishing 100 journals, same content, but then changing the book cover, because that just doesn't work anymore. And this change is actually really, really good because you don't have to spend so much time and money creating a bunch of books. Just a few good books can make you life-changing amounts of money. Like this stress relief adult coloring books, it is literally making $517 to $915 every single day in royalties. So that is $15,000 to $27,000 a month just from this book. And the interior, the actual coloring pages, looks pretty simple, right? This is something that if you hire a good illustrator, they can definitely create something like this for you. And perhaps very, very soon, AI can start creating something like this as well. Or like this mindfulness word search puzzles, it is doing 3,812 in the BSR, making $80 to $100 every single day in royalties. So that is $3,000 a month. And the interior looks pretty simple once again. So the background image, where you have it for every single page, and you just have the word search puzzle with a relevant quote for each one, and that is pretty much it. So as you can see, you don't need a ton of books. You can just have a few that does well to make a serious living. All right, so the next thing that I hear very, very often is you can do everything yourself. And this is technically true, but it's just not practical. The beauty of KDP is that you can indeed do everything for free, like writing the book yourself, designing the book covers yourself on Canva, and having a really truly a zero cost side hustle. But the issue is, if you're not really good at writing the book yourself or designing the book cover, then you're most likely not gonna make a good product. And as we discussed earlier, you need good products to sell. So let me ask you, between these two books, which one would you buy? probably the one on the right, right? What about between these two, right? If all other things were equal, you most likely would choose the one on the right. Why? Because it has a much nicer book cover. And that is the most important element in your book, which is the book cover. So even if you want to do everything else in the publishing business yourself because you're in a lower budget, if you cannot design book covers at this level, then you should probably outsource it to a professional. And these covers that I showed you, you can actually make these for less than $100. Like this gig on Fiverr, which will be very good if you're doing low content, medium content type books. She will create a book cover for you for just $15. And you can see her samples here, and it is like really good. Or this gig right here focuses more on activity book type of covers. So for $20, you can design a cover, or you can just pay him $200 and have the entire book, including the interior, done. But this is another option for book covers. And if you're doing more of a high content books like nonfiction, self-help, business, those kind of things, then this Fiverr gig is really good. And again, I'll leave a link to all these gigs below in the description if you guys want to check it out. But just for $25, she will design a nonfiction book cover. And once again, I recommend you guys to go and check out some of the samples and see if you actually like it or not, but I think they are really good. So you still have to work with them and give them instructions on how you want the book cover to be, but they are really, really good. They have the skills. So, you know, together with your ideas and with your instructions, you can create a really nice book cover. And when it comes to outsourcing tasks like this, you have to view it as an investment and not a cost. Because by doing this and you get a better book cover that will generate an extra 5 to 10 sales in its lifetime, then that'll make it worth it, because those extra sales will cover the cost of outsourcing. Just 5 to 10 sales extra is all you need. So do you think a nicer cover will get you one extra sale a month? That is how you want to view it. All right, so the next lie that I hear often is Amazon will ban you if you use AI. Now, my personal belief towards AI usage in KDP is that Amazon will not ban you if you simply use AI. Amazon will ban you if you just publish a bunch of low quality books. So it's not about using AI, it's really about the quality. I think Amazon will ban you if you use AI to spam a bunch of low quality crap. So you just gotta make sure that even if you use AI, the book and the quality that you're producing is actually good. And if you know how to use AI properly, you can actually make a really good book. Even Amazon is heavily investing in their own AI tools. So I really don't believe that you will get penalized just using AI. So if you want to learn the correct way of using AI, then I shot a whole masterclass of using AI for Amazon KDP, so I'll leave a link to the video in the description below. The key is to use AI as a tool and not a replacement. AI is here to stay, and you should embrace it because the tool is going to get better and better over time, and which is great news because you can create books, better books, faster and cheaper now. Which brings me to the next point that I hear other people talk about, and I really disagree with, is using ghostwriters or AI to write a book is unethical, low quality, and kills creativity. This one is often told by actual writers and authors who are very proud of the fact that they do all the work themselves without using AI or outsourcing the work. Maybe even a bit too proud that they don't like seeing non-writers actually come into this business and make more money than them. Now, I do respect the fact that they write books themselves. I often say that if you know how to write, you have a superpower in this business because you can create books at a very, very low cost. You don't have to pay ghostwriters to do it for you, which is going to cost some money. Just because I hire ghostwriters because I don't have the writing skills does not mean that I'm against writing the book yourself. But I completely disagree with some people saying just because you used AI or you used a ghostwriter, your book is automatically low quality. And just because they wrote the books themselves, it's automatically a very good book. But honestly, if you're being real here, just because you wrote the book yourself does not make it good automatically, right? You can write the book yourself and it can absolutely suck, and you can have a ghostwriter write the book for you and it can be amazing. This book right here, Interesting Facts for Curious Mind, is a self-published book, right? It is literally 14 in the BSR out of all the Amazon stores. So it's making $1,800 to $6,000 every single day. At one point, it was the #1 best-selling book in the entire Amazon store as a self-published book. And I am 99% confident that they didn't write the book themselves. They used a ghostwriter. And obviously, they didn't design a cover themselves as well. And this is a self-publisher doing the exact same thing that we're doing. This book right here on the power of discipline is making $875 to $1,242 every single day. So that is $30,000 a month. And this publisher used a ghostwriter to create this book. Don't ask me how I know this, I just know this. And there are a ton of other very famous books that are ghostwritten as well. Rich Dad Poor Dad, I looked it up online. It said it was ghostwritten. I don't know how much of that is true, but that's what I said online. Okay. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, super popular self-help book. This is very well known. known that it's been ghostwritten, same as Richard Branson's book. So there's a ton of book, even from politicians and athletes, most of them is ghostwritten. So using ghostwriters or using AI now to create a book isn't necessarily a bad thing, as long as you make sure that the end product is good. As long as the book is good and the customers are happy, then Amazon is happy as well, and they wouldn't really care how the book is being made. So the best place to get a ghostwriter for your book is ghostwriting companies such as the Urban Writers. So I've known them and worked with them for many years. So there is a little coupon code if you guys want to check it out. The link is in the description. All right guys, so that is the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it to be valuable. And before you go, if you're serious about building your Amazon KDP business, then consider joining my complete publishing program. It's not just a compilation of video lessons. It has one-on-one coaching calls, weekly Q&As, as well as a private Facebook group where you can ask any questions and we will answer it for you. If you can't afford the program for whatever reason, no problem. That's why I'm giving out free information here so that I can help you for free to start making money with KDP. And once you have the money, hopefully you want to scale that to even more so that you can come back and join our program and we can help you do that. We got a lot of students crushing it. If you want to read more testimonials, you can check it out on the website. But either way, the link to check it out is in the description, as well as all the tools and resources that I recommend for your publishing business. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys in the next one.